I would wonder about that because, like I said, we were
the engineer on the 4438 East Compositing chain stop at Woodover.
And what I always thought was screamingly funny is that the substation is over on Chapman between Brookhurst and Euclid, or between Brookhurst and Nutwood is where the substation is, which was what it was feeding us because we had touch tone. Before, they came in and Beltel came over to you, went house to house to house to house to house, and
change this,
take that phone and here, plug this one in.
Away you go.
And away you go. So it's, it's the newest substation. It was all converted over. It was built for touchstone. Lousiest internet service on that. When it was dial-up, it took me a long time till I finally figured out how to make it work, because I went through about a half a dozen different modems and things like that. And finally, I got a modem that had a switch on it, and I would go over and fix it for my parents. And I would, futz around with it, and I could usually get it back up. Finally, I realized, shut off the power, count to 5 slowly, and turn the power back on. And boot the modem, and it would be okay with the problem. But you had to do that. But this was like once a week or twice a week, you'd have to do that.
Yeah.
For the quote most modern substation at one point. Of course, Disney was one of the first places to have it too, but those were so close too. Tomorrowland was a big thing for them. Matter of fact, that was one of the test places was Disneyland because they did that.
Did they come out of the same central office?
No, theirs was a closed loop. They had their own stuff there. It was just. It was, try this and, have a dial and have that, which one can you dial, and gave up numbers you could play with. Try and see if you could make it work faster or whatever.
Punishment. I'm going to New York in this thing.
That wheel's got something written on it with chalk. It's underneath the brake right now. When it starts up, look, you'll see that conductor, I don't know, but you for what it's here on the satellite.
This lady's car.
I'll come up right. Somebody doesn't know about a certain door in a certain part, it means you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Once you got out, I'm going to find out. I want to say this is our door.
The guy with the engineer. That's the engineer? Yeah, that's the engineer.
I go in and Alan yelled at them.
Yeah. Because you saw a big one, Not too often.
Well, probably deadhead. Almost sure he's deadhead. Getting that much room. It's not what he's got room. There's not that much room. There isn't that much first. There's about this big square. The fold down seat is about this big square back there. This big. And that whole locomotive, and there's the cameras.
He goes, no. Doors on the back that I don't think you can get
How to go, put the window open.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on there. Never have to quite figure it out why they do it. Oh, yeah. I always think that's why I plenty of time.
That's the right line.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 23 minutes. One.
No, no. The staff was still in the block. Yeah, go up.
Somebody getting all government is what you're going to do. Depending on how full it is. If it's not even full up, there's somebody else's back.
I learned the first trip. I'm going my first. Even if it's a closet.
That was my problem. I did go through.
Yeah, you had a horrible experience.
The guy did.
The uncles are back.
I've never seen two like that.
Yeah,
Especially since they've got turntable that they could use,
yeah,
or they could go over and run through the line.
yeah.
Mission Tower is in the middle of a line.
Yeah.
Really, that was the easiest one to see because it's a very small line.
That was pretty cool when we saw it.